If you open any app on your phone, something gets displayed on the screen. For example, if you open WhatsApp, most recent messages are shown. We will start learning programming by displaying something on the screen. To do so, we need an editor like Notepad. Eclipse is an integrated development environment where we can develop Java applications. There are many other editors to write and execute a Java program. NetBeans and Eclipse are one among them. In this course, we will use Eclipse. You have to install latest JDK and Eclipse in your desktop or computer. I have provided the link in the description. Just pause this video, install everything and come back. If you don't have a computer, then no worries. One can learn any concept by simply listening and watching. Statistics shows we can learn 70% by listening and watching. Remaining percentage comes from practicing, solving challenging questions and problems. Open Eclipse IDE. It looks like this. To create any Java application, we need to create a project. In one project, there can be different packages. Packages are nothing but different folders. In that package, we create Java files or classes. In that Java file, we write our program. Let's see how to create all these things. Go to left corner, click on File, open New, and then Java project. Give a name. I am giving name as NGRJ Learnings. And then click on Finish. You can see SRC folder is automatically created. Inside this SRC folder, we will create different packages. Right click on SRC folder, New, and then Packages. Give a package name as Demo, and then click Finish. These files are automatically created and of no longer use. For now, just remove them. To create a Java file, right click on Package, click on Class, give a name, My First Program. Please remember, class name should start with capital letter. Remaining must be in camel casing. Instead of spaces, we give capital letters. This is called camel casing. With these capital letters, we can assume that there are spaces between words. Click on Finish. This is the class structure. My first program is the class name that I have given already. In Java, everything is class based. And execution of program always starts from the main method. Wait, what is class and what is a method? We'll see now. Class is a blueprint that is required to create the objects. Objects are nothing but real-life entities, and methods are behaviors of an object. Let's discuss more with an example. Let's assume that dog belongs to a particular class. There might be so many dogs in this world. We will identify them based on breed, age, color. These are called attributes of a class. Pomeranian, German Shepherd, Labrador are different dogs. Assume these are like objects of the dog class. These dogs share some common behaviors like all dogs eat food, bark and sleep. We can call these behaviors as methods of the class. I believe now you have gotten clear idea about what is class and its methods and objects. Now we will create the main method. Public static void main open parenthesis string args close parenthesis open bracket and close it. Main describes this is a main method. Void describes this is a return type. Here we are not written anything. We are just displaying something as output. So you should use void as the return type. Public is the access identifier, which means all the classes can refer this method. If you want to give specifically something as an input while executing the program, we use command line arguments. String of args we pass. As of now, don't get much into this. Static tells that this method can execute even if no object is created. For any class, object must be created. But for static methods, there is no need of object. To print something on the screen, we have to type system.out.println. Hello programmer. Close double quotes, close parenthesis and semicolon. For every Java line, we put semicolon. To store or print characters, we use strings. Those are enclosed between double quotes. Click on Save and run your program. Yes, we got Hello Programmer in the console. We can use println or simply print. Println, after printing the relevant information, new line is created. Let's see. System.out.println 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed in the next line. Suppose if ln is not given, only print is given, hi. If you run this, see, hi, hello printed on the same line itself. Hey, we have executed our first program successfully. We will dive into next topics in the next session. Happy learnings.